So much information has just been released involving Juice WRLD's return to music with his brand new album and so much more. Now this is absolutely insane. Make sure you watch this full video as I cover all of the exclusive things you need to know about Juice WRLD's new album, like his track list, feature list, and much more. Now leave a quick like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Now I made a video just around a month ago calling out this new Juice WRLD album. Now it's finally been announced that Juice WRLD will be releasing a brand new album titled Legends Never Die, which will be coming out around July 10th at midnight or so. Now this album features some of already released Juice WRLD songs such as Righteous, Tell Me You Love Me, and some more. Now there are so many things about this new album that a lot of people don't even know about, but I will be sharing with you in this video. Now Juice WRLD's record label posted this photo to his official Instagram page, but a lot of people just thought it was a well-written message, but it actually had a lot deeper meanings than people probably think. Now anyways, this post said this, and I quote, "This Friday, we will be honoring the life and art of Juice WRLD by releasing his album Legends Never Die. We feel that this collection of 15 songs best represent the music Juice WRLD was in the process of creating. Now this album shines a light on the collaborators that meant so much to Juice WRLD and deeply impacted his musical process. Now Juice WRLD dedicated his music to his fans, and now more than ever, we hope this album brings some relief to everyone during these unsettling times. Please join us in celebrating Juice WRLD's life by enjoying this new album. Juice's legacy will live forever. Legends never die." Now this was a beautifully written piece which does describe this album perfectly. Now there actually is some things about this post to Juice WRLD's official Instagram that a lot of people most likely missed, and it's actually pretty crazy. I'm about to go over the real meaning of this new album, so make sure you continue watching to find out everything. Now in the post it says this: "We feel that the collection of 15 songs best represent the music Juice was creating. The album shines a light on the collaborators that meant so much to Juice and deeply impacted his musical process." Now with them saying this, it kind of practically means that this album will have many features on it, which will all be big name features. Now looking at some online sources, many people actually are predicting that we will be seeing some artists feature on this album that we most likely would not have expected. I mean, a great perfect example of this is in the early release song that Juice WRLD just released. It actually had a feature on it by the artist Halsey. Now Halsey impacted Juice WRLD's career in a very big way, and a lot of people didn't even know this. But Juice WRLD has mentioned it before in interviews that he does look up to the creative process and the creative mind of Halsey, and she actually has a lot of hidden features about herself that Juice WRLD does admire. Now it has been a long 7 months since Juice WRLD's passing, which is quite of a long time for this album to be put together, which does give good reason to how big these features will actually be on this album. Now there actually has been many postings of an early track list for this album, which has been posted by some very well-known sources, and I'll even have a screenshot on the screen of one that I believe is real. Now on this track list, you can see right now we actually have some pretty big name features on it, such as Trippie Redd, who actually was a very good friend of Juice WRLD and was one of his first friends in the music industry, which is something cool that I thought I would add. We also have Gunna, who's practically on every album now in the rap industry. He's absolutely an amazing artist. And then we have Halsey, and most importantly, we have Young Thug. Now I'm about to go over why this Young Thug feature is the biggest deal of it all, so make sure you continue watching. Now Young Thug was a huge inspiration to Juice WRLD. He has stated it many times before in the past, and he's even having a song on this album. So if this track list is real, I'm actually super happy for Juice. I mean, I couldn't even believe if he was, here with us today, how excited and happy he would be to be making a song with Young Thug. Probably meant the absolute world to him. Young Thug was one of those artists that Juice WRLD very, very looked up to on his come up, and I actually couldn't be more excited to hear their song if this track list is real. Now, with these 15 new songs being released, many people are now wondering what will happen to the hundreds of songs that Juice WRLD has recorded and just never released, because a lot of them have been leaked. Honestly, a lot of you guys did want my opinion, as I did get all the other things right about this album being released and all of that right. So my opinion is we will see a lot more Juice WRLD albums to come after the release of this new one, Legends Never Die. Now, the only reason why this one album took so long was because this album, Legends Never Die, had to be made perfectly. It had to show the type of artist that Juice WRLD was, and his label needed to get the features on it from the music artist that he wanted, which could take some time, especially from like an artist like Halsey and Young Thug, as they are one of the two biggest music artists in the world. So that itself probably took a bit of time. But I believe for the rest of Juice WRLD's music, as his unreleased stuff that is, we will be getting an album every 8 to 10 months. So from this point on, possibly some songs thrown in here and there, like some singles, but whether Juice WRLD's family wants his music to be released or not, Juice WRLD was signed to a record label. And in case you aren't sure on how record deals work, is basically you sign for a certain amount of time and you must release the amount of music that is on your contract. Now, I'm not sure how many songs or years Juice WRLD signed on his contract, but I know from experience, because he did get a pretty hefty signing bonus, Juice WRLD's probably due for about 3 to 5 albums. So I'm pretty sure that we would be good for a few more albums after this one, Legends Never Die, but I still think that we're good for a lot of new music. Plus, I don't really feel like we need to worry the fact that if we will get new Juice WRLD music after this new album, because his family and especially his girlfriend Ali Lottie are very involved with Juice WRLD's fans. And I'm pretty sure they've already publicly said they want all of Juice WRLD's, projects and things like that to be released to the fans, because the fans were the #1 big thing to Juice WRLD. Everything he did, from music, artwork, to just anything in general, he always had his fans #1 in his mind, and he always wanted to make sure everything was released perfectly and great. And not only that, but the fact that Juice WRLD always had his fans #1 in his mind rather than anything else is something that I definitely admired from Juice WRLD. A lot of the rappers nowadays have even admitted that they're really only in this for the money. I mean, they really just want the financial gain aspect of it. They don't even care whether they have fame or not, they just want the money. But Juice WRLD has publicly said in interviews, Instagram lives and things like that, that the #1 thing to him is making people happy, making people's days better and things like that, making music that his fans can actually connect with. And that is something that I definitely admire, and I can't even wait for this new album, Legends Never Die, as I believe that we're going to be relating to a lot of this new music. I mean, his music label did publicly say that this album should be relating to everyone who's going through, hard times right now, and with everything going on in the world, this album is going to be a perfect fit. They've been working on it for several months, getting the best features that they could, and so much more. I honestly can't even discuss to you guys how excited I am for this album. If you guys are too, make sure you leave a like on the video and comment down below if you are still watching to this point on your thoughts on Juice WRLD. If you are supporting the video, watching them all the way to the end and things like that, I will show you guys some love in the comments. But if you are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I will be keeping you guys up to date with everything going on with Juice WRLD and this brand new album. So make sure you guys stay subscribed to the channel and make sure you watch all of the content that we upload. We try to upload every single day, but it's usually every other day. Anyways, I'm out, guys. Peace.